Attention Snakeling, the video for which you are about to see are for the eyes of Cobra agents and affiliates only. Should it fall into the wrong hands, you are ordered to alleviate the situation by any means you deem necessary. Hail Cobra Commander, the Great Snake rules forever!
Hello G.I. Joe fans, it's Brucifer. Coming at you with another toy review. This week everybody's been posting, or at least it seems like everybody's been posting haul videos with everything they've gotten, and I thought it was kind of funny because just in the last couple weeks, this is the only thing I've gotten. And so I thought I'd just do a full-on review of it, and it is the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, Cobra Viper Commando. So here it is. So I'll start out with the packaging here. Nothing new as far as the packaging is concerned. It's a picture of the Viper Commando holding his weapon, and name Cobra Viper Commando, and it's actually Desert Ambush, so it goes with all the desert themed figures, I suppose. Those colors I can't imagine really work in a desert environment. He'd stand out like a sore thumb, but this is what they want to use him for. Now, see if I can get that in there good. It's a picture of his file card and pictures of the figures on the bottom. Nothing new there. I'll read the file card now. So the file card reads, Cobra Viper Commandos carry out highly dangerous and deadly operations. They attack the convoy transporting nanomite weapon prototypes through a remote desert. Supported by advanced vehicles and weapons, they ruthlessly batter the convoy and the special forces protecting it. So, their preferred weapon is the Mars Industries D57-B Extreme Environment Electromagnetic Rifle. That is a mouthful. Yeah, this, obviously they're setting up a scenario here again, something they've liked to do with these figures, and this one is for the desert. And so it kind of sets up a little play scenario, but it's pretty unexciting when you're used to the file cards from the original series of G.I. Joes. We got spoiled by Mr. Larry Hama, and now we have to deal with those file cards. So that's the file card. Let's go to the figure. Okay, so here's the Viper Commando himself. He, I believe he shares the body with the Mars Industry Trooper, but then he has the vest of the Nano Vipers, and his head is a new sculpt. The head is kind of neat. It kind of looks like a pseudo skull, so it's like a Viper helmet, but with a skull face instead, kind of. I'm not a big fan of the color. All the metal on it is like a purple color. It's kind of like almost like a metal looking purple. So again, it doesn't look really good in a desert environment. It would have made more sense to be like a brown or something, kind of in a tan earthy color. But I think they just threw on the Desert Ambush. I don't think this was originally intended for a Desert Ambush type of figure. Now the figure comes with a battle stand, as almost all of the figures do. Any of the carded figures, of course, do, but some of the vehicle drivers don't. So there's his battle stand. He comes with a missile launcher. Now, ever since the late 90s, I have hated these missile launchers. I can imagine kids kind of think they're neat because they're actual firing weapons. For me, it just doesn't make any sense for something that has a life-size kind of, or a scaled size weapon to have something that's, that large. There's no possible way he could actually use this. And it really kind of doesn't even look like it belongs. I mean, he has these really cool black, colored, weapons and accessories. And then he has this ugly silver and light blue, missile. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So the figure comes with a black rifle. Now I believe this rifle is used on a few other figures, but I know most assuredly it's used for the Copperhead that comes with the Toys R Us exclusive Steen Raider. So that's the same rifle there. He has a pistol on his belt right here that comes out. I'm just going to leave it in so I don't lose it, because I'm notorious for that. And he also has a removable, it's almost like I don't know, like a beating baton that you would hit somebody with. So I believe that's what that is. And then his really cool feature is the backpack that he has. The backpack reminds me of the old Rock Vipers from the original line of G.I. Joes. It's a grappling hook that's attached to some rope and a winch. And if you pull it pulls out actually pretty far. um, oops. Okay, I just pulled the string all the way out. That was awesome. So yeah, it apparently pulls all the way out and doesn't stick to the backpack. Well, that's pretty freaking funny. So I'll just kind of put it back in here. Anyways, you get the idea. I'm not going to rewind this or anything. I'm just going to keep rolling with it because that was pretty funny. So it's actually a pretty long string. You can't really get the full effect out of it, but it's really long, trust me. And that's it for his accessories. This isn't the only figure to be named Viper Commando. There is one other one. It came with the Target exclusive snake armor, but that figure is just a simple repaint of the Cobra Vipers for Rise of Cobra. He's just repainted. He's got some red on him and whatnot. But this one is definitely, if he was a different color than purple, it would be a really good looking figure. The purple really just doesn't do it for me. And again, with it being a desert ambush figure, they could have done something more of they could have done something in a more earthy tone, a tan or whatever. But I guess we'll have to deal with the purple of the figure. One thing I think is kind of funny about this figure, as far as me purchasing him, is I got him at the local Kmart. He was on clearance. Now, as we all know, Walmart has them for $5. Target now has them for $5.03. This was on clearance at Kmart for, now watch out for it, $6. I think that's funny that the clearance price is $6, but I picked him up because it's the only one that I've seen in town. And so I figured, what the heck, $6, why not? So, yeah, that's it. That's the Cobra Viper Commando. And now you know, and no one's half the battle.